Senate grants President TINUBU'S request to appoint 20 special advisors. KOGI 8th Assembly members take oath of office. Elects Aliu Umar Yusuf as Speaker. French citizens go to polls amid tight security. KOGI-born professional footballer ABBAS IBRAHIM promises to give back to the society. This is the MLC TV Global News, reaching you live from the city of Lokoja, the confluent state of Nigeria. I am Joshua Adinoy. Thanks for joining us. The Senate has granted the request of President Bola Tinubu to appoint 20 special advisors. The president's request was granted after it was read by Senate President Ahmed Lawan on the floor of the upper legislative chamber. However, President Tinubu did not list the names of the 20 special advisors. The Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, IPMAN, has commended the present administration under the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for approving the importation of petroleum products by private firms. The chairman of IPMAN, Enugu Depot Community in charge of Anambra, Ebonyi, and Enugu states, Chinedu Anyanso, stated this while reacting to the development in Awka. Anyanso said the development would create the much-needed competitive pricing environment and also allow market forces to demand the price of the products. Recall that the managing director of the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, NMDPRA, Farouk Ahmed, said private marketers could now import petroleum into the country. Farouk explained that under the new arrangement, the NNPCL had ceased to be the sole importer of petroleum products into Nigeria, describing such as a positive development and an appropriate response to the demand of marketers and Nigerian masses who had condemned the monopolistic grip of NNPCL on the oil and gas sector for decades. Kwara State Governor Abdurrahman Abdurazak has directed that work days be reduced from 5 to 3 days per week for every workers in the state. The directive was approved as a temporary palliative measure to bring ease to workers in the state following the removal of petroleum subsidy by the federal government. Kwara State Head of Service Susan Modupe Oluwole, who announced the development, directed all heads of ministries, departments and agencies, MDAs, in the state to immediately work out a format indicating the alternating work days for workers under them. The head of service, however, warned the workers not to abuse the magnanimity of the governor, stressing that the regular monitoring of MDAs by her office would be intensified to ensure strict compliance. The clerk, KOGI State House of Assembly, Ahmed Chogudo, has sworn in the 8th Assembly members with a total number of 25 court across the state constituencies. The clerk, Chogudo, advised them to uphold the constituted authority to deliver on policies that have a direct bearing on the people. The KOGI State 8th Assembly starts on Tuesday, 6th June 2023, with the election of the Speaker, Aliu Umar Yusuf, representing Lokoja 2, and other principal officers. The State Governor Yahya Bello, after the inauguration, encouraged them to represent their constituencies, the government, and the judiciary well. Our reporter has more.
After reading the letter from the governor, the lawmakers representing Lokoja 1 constituency, being ABBAS Sheidu Tijani, nominated Aliu Umar Yusuf, representing Lokoja 2, who later emerged as the new Speaker of the Assembly.
I, Aliu Umar Yusuf, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that as a member and speaker of the State House of Assembly, I will perform my function honestly to the best of my ability, faithfully and in accordance with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria,
faithfully and in accordance with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
The House also elected Enema Paul, a member representing the Kina Okura constituency, as the new deputy speaker. In his inaugural speech, the new speaker thanked God Almighty for the privilege to serve Kogi State and also thanked his colleagues for finding him worthy to champion the affairs of the Legislative House.
I am just privileged to be nominated because one of us must share here. It is not a case of first among equal. It's a case of one among equal. Be rest assured that this State Assembly under my leadership will create the environment that all of us will bring experience to bear, especially resolution. I want to assure you that we will always collaborate with the executive house of government to do the needful in order to move our state forward.
The House also announced Suleiman Abdulrazak of Okene-1 constituency as the majority leader, Shaidu Amudu of Olufu constituency as the deputy majority leader, and Asema Baba Haruna of Adawe constituency as the chief whip. Other appointed principal officers include Bello Oluwaseyi of Kababonu as deputy chief whip, Idowu Ibikule of Yagba West constituency as minority leader, Sunday Daku from Basa as deputy minority leader, and Bode Ogumola from Ogurimagongo as minority whip. The House was officially inaugurated by the Clerk of the House, Ahmed Sule Chugudu.
Do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That as a member of the State House of Assembly. That I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And that I will abide by the code of conduct.
And the House adjourned its sitting to 1st August 2023. On the same day, members of the Assembly led by the just appointed Speaker moved to Government House to introduce other principal officers to the Governor. The Speaker of the 8th House of Assembly, Aliu Umar Yusuf, after the introduction, reassured his commitment to see a better Kogi through various legislative decisions that will be taken.
I want to thank Our Excellency for proscribing and inaugurating the House. We want to assure the good people of Kogi State that by the special grace of God, as we settle down, they should expect good legislature from the House, robust one for that matter, that we are going to move Kogi State from one place to another.
He said under his watch, the House will champion policies that will have a direct impact on the people. Governor Bello commended them for demonstrating the character of one Kogi his administration stands for, urged them to work as a united house to strive for a better Kogi, saying with APC government, even after his tenure, Kogi will continue to improve on already established achievements.
I appreciate God Almighty and the people of Kogi State for accepting me to lead them at this moment and giving me their maximum cooperation and understanding. We have 3 members that are not of APC. I urge them to support our policies and programs for effective running of the House and the state in general. We sponsored 3 women in the last elections. 2 were successful. In Kogi State, we don't differentiate. What's important is the value you brought to the table. I am confident that you are coming on board with great value.
Governor Bello advised the House to work judiciously with all arms of government.
Cooperate with us at the executive level and the judiciary as well. And by the grace of God, we in the executive, we are not going to interfere in your legislative businesses. But definitely we are going to tell you where our interest lies in the overall interest of the three arms of government and the people of KOGI State. May God Almighty help us to discharge our duties and responsibilities diligently to the satisfaction of our constituencies and God Almighty. Please cooperate with the Speaker. Speaker, cooperate with your members. Carry them along. Open door policy. Please, what usually brings disharmony in the house, avoid it as much as possible. And when you notice it, quickly confront it.
In a separate interview, the Deputy Speaker, Enema Paul, Majority Leader, Suleiman Abdulrazak and other principal members expressed their readiness.
I want first of all thank God Almighty for the privilege, and next to thank the Executive Governor of KOGI State, Alhaji Dr. Adoza Bello, CON, for the opportunity to serve my people. And I am in the legislative system of government to add value to my constituents. The Deputy Speaker position is just an opportunity to liaise and lobby through the executive to, as much as possible, improve the standard of living of my people. That is all.
Then my charge to the youth is we should be conscious of our political affair. We need to come and take part in the political runnings of our country and especially our state. We need to know what is happening so that we'll not sit on the fence. So that when we are demanding, we know what we should demand for. We know what should be good for us. You understand? So I think that is my stake. Then coming to the election by November, by God's grace, yes, APC as a party has done so much for the youth of KOGI State and in general. And me, in person, I'm one of the beneficiaries talking to you today. So I think it's going to be an open door. It's going to be a kind of an invitation for youth that this is where your future lies. This is where the party you can identify with, so that you have a say. So that by God's grace, opportunity might come for you, because you've never had it like this before in the history of KOGI State.
I will give my best. I will represent my people very well. You know, they know me already. They know I'm in this to give my best to them, and I'm praying that the Lord will enable me to give my best to them till the end.
That this particular 8th assembly will make a difference, and by His grace we are going to touch down on the lives of our people, especially the downtrodden in our communities. And the woman inclusiveness will be there, the youth inclusiveness will be there. We're going to collaborate with the executive, with people that matters, the stakeholders, to actualize our campaign promises to our people, and by God's grace, God is going to help us, and we know we are going to make the difference.
It is on the record that after many years, KOGI has 2 females in the house. They are Comfort Nwanchola and Omotayo Adeleye Ishaya, representing Ijumu and Ibaji state constituency seats, respectively. I am Faith Abdulgafar, reporting for MLC TV.
The member-elect for Odo-Otin State constituency in Osun State, Adewale Egbedun, has been elected as the Speaker of the State House of Assembly. The 38-year-old Egbedun was elected after he was nominated by Ibrahim Abiola of Irewole Isoko constituency and seconded by Areoye Samuel, another member. The inaugural sitting of the 8th Assembly was presided by the Clerk of the House, Simeon Amuso, member-elect from Ife North constituency. Akinyode Oyewusi was elected as the Deputy Speaker of the House. The inaugural plenary was attended by the governor of the state, Senator Ademola Adeleke, his deputy, Prince Kola Adeusi, and top government functionaries. The managing director of the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, Dr. Samuel Obuku, says the commission will continue to support efforts to create awareness on the mental health challenges and help in tackling them. Obuku, who was represented by the Commission's Director, Health and Social Services, Dr. George Obuku, who was represented by the Commission's Director, Health and Social Services, Dr. George Uzowanne, made the assertion at the 13th edition of the Eve Afrique Red Ball, with special focus on mental health awareness and management in Port Harcourt. He lamented that mental health challenges were often compounded by myth and stigma attached to them. The NDDC Chief Executive Officer, who received the Heart of Gold Award for his contributions to spreading awareness in mental health management and other health issues in Niger Delta region, noted that mental health include emotional, psychological, and social well-being. He pointed out that mental health issues affect how people think, feel, and act, and as well helps determine how to handle stress, relate to others, and make healthy choices. The convener, Eve Afrique Red Ball, Evie Davis Etokakban, emphasized that the importance of celebrating remarkable individuals who have demonstrated unwavering commitment to the growth and development of the Niger Delta region and its people cannot be over-emphasized. We go on a short break. We'll be right back.
As suggested in the motion.
From 31st January to June 31st, 2023, say aye. Those against say nay, the ayes have it.
Do you know what it takes to lead? Do you understand what is politics? Do you have issues concerning the way we play politics? Do you have reservations about some political mugu? Do you want to serve or be served? Do you want to contest? Do you want to occupy any political office or be in charge of your world? All this and many more are what we discuss right here in the political arena. A program where we trash and arrange, condemn and commend, celebrate and blame all that play out in politics. Do not be told. Join me, Warner Balagugu, every Saturday by 7 p.m. to throw more light on why we play politics the way we do and how we can play it better. Political Arena, building a government of the people and for the people. Don't miss it.
Welcome back. On crime, the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, EFCC, has arraigned two bankers, Freeman Austin Jacob and Umar Abdullahi, and two others, Ahmed Bashir and Abdul Hakim Musa, popularly called Gandu, before Justice Simon Akpa Amobeda of the Federal High Court, Kano, on account charge of conspiracy and stealing. The defendants allegedly conspired among themselves to produce an automated teller machine, ATM card, in the name of one Sani Mutari and used same to steal the sum of 20 million naira from his bank. The defendants allegedly perpetrated the fraud by using the SIM card of the account holder stolen by Bashir, the third defendant, to produce an ATM card with the help of the first and second defendants. All the defendants pleaded not guilty after listening to the charges. Counsel for the prosecution, Aisha Tahar Habib, requested that the defendants be remanded and urged the court to fix a date for the commencement of trial. On religious matters, the first batch of pilgrims from KOGI State for the 2023 Hajj exercise have arrived at the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The pilgrims left the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport and arrived Jeddah en route Medina, as an official of the KOGI State Hajj Commission described the trip as a smooth one. A total of 726 pilgrims from KOGI State would be performing the 2023 Hajj. Giving and obedience have been described as key to divine multiplication. The founder of the Zion Hills Church of All Nations, Dr. Kolawole Adebisi, and the pastor in charge of the Foursquare Gospel Church, Reverend Samson Olofilusi, made the assertion during the first Sunday service in the month of June in Ajakuta local government area of Kogi State. They enjoined Christians and all Nigerians to make giving and obedience to instructions as their hallmark, stressing that the society will become a better place for all when such is practiced. Let's join our reporter for the detail.
Dr. Kolawole Adebisi of the Zion Hills Church of All Nation Ajakuta said givers always enjoy more returns, stressing that giving requires sacrifice. The clergyman enjoined the congregations to always give to better the lives of others and as well contribute to the development of the nation.
We give in order to better other people's life. It can be expressed in many ways, through sacrificing our time, our money, our property, helping one another. That is what life is all about. And I see the act of giving as spiritual. And if we can give, it will surely come back to us.
At the Foursquare Gospel Church, Bacon Estate, Ajakuta, Reverend Samson Olofilusi, while speaking on obedience, said life will be easier for all when people learn to obey God's instruction and the constitution of the country.
June will be dedicated as a loyalty month, and that is why our theme for the month has to do with obedience, key to divine multiplications. Whether in the family, we need multiplication. In the nation, we need multiplications. Even the Bible said that we should obey the constituted authority. The Constitution of Nigeria should be respected.
While praying for God's peace over Nigeria, the pastor advised Christians to remain good ambassadors of Christ wherever they found themselves. I am Babrella Onwalu, reporting for MLC TV.
On the foreign scene, large numbers of French citizens have been turning out in cities around the world to vote amidst high security following a deadly attack on Paris police days earlier. About 50,000 police and 7,000 soldiers are reported to have been deployed across the country to secure the polls. 11 candidates are vying to be the next president, with candidates spanning from various political spectrum. If no one wins 50%, the two with the most votes will go to a run-off round in a fortnight time. Malaysia has asked North Korea to assist in searching for a senior embassy official wanted in connection with the killing of Kim Jong-nam. Kim, the half-brother of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, died last week at Kuala Lumpur Airport. Confirming details of the killing, the police said 2 women approached him and wiped a toxin on his face. Authorities are still waiting for the results of the post-mortem examination of Kim's body and are seeking his family members to provide a DNA sample. However, North Korea has demanded that Kim's body be returned to them. For sports update, let's join Jonah Malik.
Hello and a very warm welcome to MLC TV Global News Sports Update. A KOGI-born professional footballer ABBAS Ibrahim says his vision is to give back to the society through encouragement of the younger generation to take to professional football. ABBAS, who presently plays for an international club, Zara Football Club in Azerbaijan, stated this in an interview with sports writers. He said the youth must utilize their talent and education to avoid social vices capable of destroying their future and damage their family good legacies. The Zara Professional Football Club midfielder stressed that his goal is to make Nigeria proud, emphasizing that he has already started a football academy to attract youth into professional football. Zara Football Club, also known as ZKF, is an Azerbaijan professional football club based in Zara, Baku, Azerbaijan, and was founded in 2014. Still on sports, Super Eagles head coach Joseph Pesiro was at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena, Onikan, Lagos, on the scouting mission as the ground currently hosts the Nigerian Premier League Super 6 playoffs. Pesiro, who monitored proceedings on the opening day of the competition last Saturday, has so far watched all the games played in the MPL playoffs. The 63-year-old former Saudi Arabia coach is expected to include a few local players in the squad for the Super Eagles' upcoming 2023 African Cup of Nations qualifying fixtures against the Lone Star of Syria. Rivers United goalkeeper Victor Sochima was included in the squad for the Super Eagles doubleheader against Guinea-Bissau in March. The Super Eagles will take on the Lone Star at the Samuel Keyon Doe Stadium, Monrovia, on June 18th. And that's all on Sports Update. I am Jonah Malik reporting. Back to Akasta for more stories.
Thank you, Jonah. Babrela Nwalu has the latest happenings in the entertainment world.
Welcome, I am Babrela Onwalu, bringing you the entertainment gist. Nollywood actress Iyabo Ojo has taken to social media to call out His Excellency Jide Sanwo-Olu, the governor of Lagos State, over an alleged 80 million naira tax request. In an Instagram post, she shared documents of her personal income tax letter and expressed her frustration with the exorbitant amount demanded by the government. In her post, the actress voiced her concern directly to the governor Sanwo-Olu and the Lagos State government, demanding explanation for the hefty tax bill. She questioned the basis for such high personal income tax and criticized the lack of transparency in the calculation process. The actress referred to a previous encounter where she complied with the government's request to explain her earnings and declare her income, but received no response. And off the shores of Africa, Blink Empire Anashe died at 62. Netflix reality show Blink Empire star Anashe has died at the age of 62, with her family noting she passed away from a stroke, remembering her as our brightest ray of sunshine. She died unexpectedly from a stroke on June 5th. Anna is a loving mother, grandmother, and a charismatic star. Hollywood stars and others said Anna had taught many life lessons and how not to take life too seriously and enjoy the finer things of life, saying she was their brightest star. Kim Lee, Kelly Millie, and Calvin Cruther were amongst those paying tribute to their co-star, Anna Shea. Thank you for joining me. I am Babrela Onwalu, reporting for MLC TV.
Thank you, Babrela. And that is the size of our package for today. If you like what we are doing, do support us by subscribing to our YouTube channel, Malachite TV. Like and follow our Facebook page, MLC TV and MLC TV2. Instagram, MLC TV 2021. Twitter, MLC TV1. For your event coverage, appearance on any of our programs, contributions, comments, advert placement or sponsorship, please call or send SMS to any of our numbers displayed on your screen. Join Malachite TV online on weekends to watch our various programs. Saturday 7 p.m. Political Arena, Sunday 6 p.m. Women's World, and Monday 9 a.m. The Opinion. It's Malachite TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. Please continue to be your brother's keeper to build a happier and better society together. I am Joshua Adenoy. Thanks for watching.